let me ask you one question about Conor McGregor. In the past year, he's taken some jabs and some shots at the guys over in the WWE. Do you think they've taken that personally, or do you think for them that this is just a bit of banter?
You know, I can't speak. I can't speak for the guys in the WWE that reply. I don't know all of them, but I do know Conor. And if you pay attention to the things Conor has said, even though he will say he's not a pro wrestling fan, he uses lingo that you only use if you're a pro wrestling fan, like how he got the crowd to pop, or that the people were marking for him, things like that, that fighters don't say that stuff. That's very much pro wrestling terminology.
I mean, me personally hasn't taken it personally at all. I actually love Conor McGregor. He's a great fighter. I think he just knows how to draw money and stir the pot and have fun with what he does. He's a great fighter and he's a great entertainer.
Oh yeah, it's just banter. Nobody, without question, Conor McGregor is one of the finest athletes on the planet, and a fighter that's reached a level of elite that very few can. And because of his athleticism and hard work, I'm sure, and from what I understand, he's a bit of a wrestling fan. You see his Vince McMahon strut, So he knows how to sell a fight. He knows how to cut a promo. And it would not surprise me at all if one day in the near future you saw Conor McGregor show up in a wrestling ring in some capacity. I could see that very easily.
Do you think it's inevitable at some stage, sooner or later, that Vince does business with Conor McGregor at a WrestleMania?
Do you love Conor McGregor?
Well, he gets the clicks, Russ.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. He loves the Conor McGregor traffic. Every question's about Conor McGregor. This is another ism about wrestling. Nobody's bigger than the business, but nobody's bigger than the business. Not Conor McGregor, not John Morrison, nobody. Inevitable? No. Could it happen? I don't know, maybe. It might be cool, it might not be.
Could it happen at some point? Maybe not. I mean, because I think Conor's asking price is probably going to go up after this year, not down. Maybe 5-6 years ago when he's on the way down, yeah, then maybe. And then maybe they'll meet again. But with him at the money price that he's looking at, I don't see it happening for a couple of years.
You've been in charge of creative for so many years for the company. If you're running the book, how do you book Conor McGregor at a WrestleMania?
Well, you have to find the right guy. If I had just my selfish druthers, I'd love to see Conor McGregor and Brock Lesnar just to watch Brock kind of like take him and squish him like a grape, because I think that's exactly what would happen, no matter what time of day it was. But there are probably a lot of guys that McGregor would be very interesting to work with. Again, from a purist standpoint, I might like to see him against a guy like Dolph Ziggler, who would make him look like $1 million.
It sounds like you want to book him to give you a back rub or something. I don't know. I mean, he would obviously need to do a lot of training if he wanted to have a wrestling match, just like someone who went into MMA would have to do a lot of MMA training to have a fight. I mean, if it was my promotion, if I was Vince McMahon, I would have to sit down, ask the dude, it sounds like you got his cell phone number, or should at least, I don't know, does Conor McGregor owe you money? and find out what he wants to do.
Who did the billionaire strut better? Was it Vince McMahon or was it Conor McGregor?
I think Vince did it first.
So if you did it first, you did it better? That's your take on it?
Not necessarily. I think maybe Conor mastered it. Vince started it, but Conor took it and made it better.
Well, Conor will even tell you he's stealing it from Vince. Yeah, Vince McMahon all the way, pal. Goddamn. Just saying.